Welcome to ST786 channel. In this video we will see the pre-arrangements which needs to be done for Karthigai Deepam festival for arranging the traditional lamps or diyas, or which is called as a agal, vilakku. The traditional lamp which is being lighted for Karthigai Deepam festival is otherwise called as a agal, vilakku. Karthigai Deepam is a Hindu festival which is celebrated mainly by the Tamil Hindus. It is also the oldest festival with splendid celebration all over the state of Tamil Nadu. This festival is also called as a festival of lights and is considered as an extension of the Diwali festival, which usually falls in the month of November. People place the traditional lamps or diyas or agal, vilakku in their puja room and in different places of the house. A special mention to the streets which provides a visual treat on the day of the Karthigai Deepam festival. If the arrangements for the Karthigai Deepam festival are made beforehand, it makes our work easier on the day of the Karthigai Deepam festival. In this video we will see what are the pre-arrangement that needs to be made with respect to the selection of the traditional lamps or agal, vilakku, the cleaning of those lamps and the decoration of the traditional lamps or agal, vilakku for Karthigai Deepam festival. The first step is the selection of lamps, that is how to select the agal, vilakku or the traditional lamps for the Karthigai Deepam festival. For your kind information, there are two types of lamps or agal, vilakku which is available in the shops for Karthigai Deepam festival. What you are seeing in this video is called as a kuttu vilakku model, which resembles the traditional copper or bronze kuttu vilakku which is kept in our puja room. It has got 5 faces and it has to be lighted in front of the house. The next type which I am showing here is called as a agal, vilakku or the traditional lamps or the diyas, which is very important and which needs to be lighted for the Karthigai Deepam festival. The first step is a selection of the traditional lamps or agar, vilakku for Karthigai Deepam. As you can see here in this video, there are two lamps. One is placed on the right side of the hand, another one which is on the left side of the hand, which is lighter in color. The lamp which is lighter in color means that it is rightly burnt and for fit to be used for lighting the lamps. Whereas the lamp which is on the left side means that it is overburnt and should be rejected or should not be used for lighting the lamps. The next problem which needs to be taken care while selecting the lamps is we need to check whether there are small cracks as shown in this video which should not be used for lighting the lamps. Again, as shown in this video, I have placed two lamps. The lamp which is on the right hand side is darker in color, which means that it is not burnt equally on all the sides and it has to be rejected. So these sort of lamps should not be used for lighting the lamps. Now, as shown in this video, there would be lot of charcoal or dust particles or mud particles in those lamps. So we need to wash the lamps, which is a very important step for arrangement of the diyas. So take a large bowl or a tub with a clean water and put all the new lamps into the water. Immerse it well. When you immerse it, as shown in this video, you can see that bubbles arise over the water. The reason is that since the water percolates through the small holes in the diyas or the lamps, the air bubbles is released outside. So this normally occurs when the traditional lamps or the mud lamps are being immersed in water. These diyas or the traditional lamps needs to be immersed in water for a minimum of half an hour or a maximum of 1 hour. That it should not be soaked more than 1 hour, as there would be a chance for breaking of these traditional lamps. Now we'll see why these lamps needs to be soaked in water before it is being used for lighting the lamps. Suppose if it is not soaked in water, it will absorb a lot of oil when it is being lighted directly. So you require a lot of oil for lighting the traditional lamps or diyas or agal vilakku for Karthigai Deepam. The second main reason is that always for worshipping God, we need to offer the deity with a clean lamps. It is not advised to light the traditional lamps or diyas with mud, dust, charcoal or ash, which is usually seen while buying the new lamps. Now as shown in this video, I have soaked this for 1 hour, and after 1 hour we need to scrub the traditional lamps or the agal vilakku with the hand slightly and soak it in water, wash it, and once it is washed, transfer it to another plate by placing it upside down so that excess amount of water gets drained away. Now I am washing the kuttu vilakku with a hand. This procedure will remove the dust particles or the ash or the charcoal which is usually present while buying the new lamps. Immerse it in water and then place it into another plate or vessel. As shown in this video. It has to be placed in horizontal position because while transferring, if you place it straight, sometime it will fall down and break. So this is how the diyas or the traditional lamps needs to be arranged. These washed traditional lamps or agal vilakku needs to be placed on a newspaper for at least 1 hour or 2 hours under fan. Do not place this under direct sunlight, as there would be a chance of breaking of these lamps. The next step is we'll see what is the procedure for washing the used traditional lamps or agal vilakkus. Take a large tub or a vessel with a clean water, add some detergent or washing powder to that, mix that well with your hand and place the used lamps, that is the traditional lamps or the mud lamps. I usually use this for burning the incense sticks. Dip these used traditional lamps or diyas or agal vilakku in the water similarly for half an hour to 1 hour. Now after 1 hour, take a scrubber which is clean, or you can use a new scrubber, and with a scrubber slightly brush those used diyas, immerse it in water. Now you can see that it has been cleaned, so place it in another plate. Similarly, wash the other older diyas which has been immersed in a water with detergent. Transfer the washed older lamps or traditional lamps again into a vessel or a tub with a clean water and again scrub this slightly with your hand and transfer it to another plate by placing it upside down so that the excess amount of water drains away. Place this over the newspaper under a fan and allow it to dry for 1 hour or 2 hours. These are the older diyas which has been washed and it has been put for dry. Now the new diyas are being transferred to a plate for further step, that is the arrangement or decoration of those traditional lamps or agal vilakku. For decorating or arranging these traditional lamps or agal vilakku, we need the pure sandal powder, turmeric powder and the kumkum. Take a small cup, add some sandal powder and turmeric powder, add a little water, make it into a thick paste. In another cup, add the kumkum and again make it into a thick paste. You can use the earbuds for putting the dots over the diyas or the traditional lamps or agal vilakku. Now I am placing 3 dots, that is a paste of sandalwood and turmeric, and over that I am placing a dot of kumkum, which is a traditional way of decorating the agal vilakku or traditional lamps. Now the next question arises is that how many dots we need to place. You can either place 3 dots or even 5 dots. As shown in this video, you can see the other diyas decorated with 5 dots of sandal paste and kumkum and a diya with 3 dots. Now the traditional kuttu vilakku has to be decorated with 5 dots. Do not place the dots where the wick is being placed. Place the dots of the sandal and kumkum over the sides as shown in this video. Now I am placing the dot of the kumkum over the sandal and turmeric paste. The kuttu vilakku has got 5 faces which represent goddess Lakshmi, and hence it has to be lighted outside the house. So we need to place 5 dots for the traditional kuttu vilakku. Now you can see both the traditional kuttu vilakku has been decorated with 5 dots of turmeric and kumkum. So this is a traditional way of decorating the lamps or the agal vilakku. All the lamps which has been decorated are transferred into a plate for drying. These arrangements can be made beforehand so that it reduces all the tension on the day of the Karthigai Deepam festival. Now finally we'll see how to decorate the older diyas or agal vilakku which has been washed and cleaned. We need to follow the same procedure, that is we need to place a dot of turmeric and sandalwood. You can either place 3 dots or 5 dots. Here I am placing 5 dots over the diyas, and over the turmeric paste I am placing a drop of kumkum with the earbuds. You can also use your hand for placing the turmeric and kumkum, but since it is very difficult or the evenness won't be maintained. I'm using the earbuds for placing the turmeric and kumkum. Now we have decorated the older diyas or agal vilakku in a traditional way with turmeric, sandalwood and kumkum. So here are the newer diyas which has been decorated with a traditional turmeric and kumkum, and over the right hand side is the older agal vilakku or traditional lamps which has been decorated in the same way. There are some general rules which needs to be followed while decorating the traditional lamps or diyas or the agal vilakku. One is these traditional lamps or agal vilakku needs to be lit in odd numbers, either 3 or 5 or 27 depending upon your capabilities. And the next doubt is how many dots of turmeric and kumkum needs to be placed on the traditional lamps. It can be either 5 or it can be 3. According to Hinduism, there are some mythological reasons for placing either 3 dots or 5 dots for decoration of the agal vilakku. That is, if you are placing 3 dots as I've shown in the video, it represents the 3 main divine gods or the powers, that is Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma. And if you are placing 5 dots on the diyas, it represents the 5 deeds or the powers of Lord Shiva, that is the birth, the death, the protecting capacity, the offering power of Lord Shiva, and the moksha, the final power which is offered by Lord Shiva. So depending upon your preferences, you can decorate it with 3 dots or 5 dots. The lighting of the lamps for the Karthigai Deepam festival with a divine flame is considered as auspicious symbol and is believed to remove the evil force and brings prosperity in ourselves. In this video, we have explained you the arrangements which needs to be made for the Karthigai Deepam festival for buying of the lamps, the cleaning of the traditional lamps, and arranging or decoration of the traditional lamps or agal vilakku for Karthigai Deepam festival. In my next video, I'll be uploading the procedure for lighting of the lamps on the day of the Karthigai Deepam festival, which would include how many lamps needs to be lighted, what is the reason and the scientific reason for lighting the lamps, and in which direction it has to be lighted, and where all in the house it has to be lighted. So these would be explained in my next video in detail. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, give a like, share and press a bell icon. Thank you.